All right, welcome. Thank you so much for placing your order here on Fiverr.com. I really appreciate your business, and I'm looking forward to reviewing your website. But before I dive in, just one piece of housekeeping. I just want to mention nothing that I bring up or talk about during this review is meant to be a malicious attack in any way. Please don't take anything personally. It's all just constructive criticism. I'm just here to help in any way, shape, or form. And the best way I can do that is just by being completely honest in everything that I see with your website. If there is anything I discuss that you're not too sure about, got questions, don't hesitate. Reach out, shoot me a message. Definitely would be more than happy to bring it up into just an open dialogue, just to help you out, just in any way we can. I have not opened your site. Well, I have opened your site, but just to make sure the link worked. But I haven't been onto your site yet. The reason for that is that I want this to be a natural first reaction, first impression. I find that my clients find that to be the most useful and beneficial, just to see how their traffic to their website is reacting when they get there for the first time. So that's one of the most beneficial things I can provide to you. So without further ado, let's hop on over. All right, so you did place that $15 order. We're going to do about a 4-minute review. Trust me, I'm going to go over. I talk too much, and I don't want to cut anything short. So I'm sure we're going to go a little over that 4 minutes. So I apologize ahead of time for doing that because it's going to happen. But let's dive on in. So how are you going to use this orders for your business use? You want to gain insights from business consultants. Okay. All right. The Closet Dryer, closetdryer2022.com. Okay. Before I even click, this is a very common thing, and a lot of my customers, a lot of my clients tend to do this, but putting a year in a website is always detrimental because it puts such a finite time limit on the lifespan of that website. This looks like it's a domain you've already purchased, but in the future, I would suggest getting rid of that. If it's a model number, if this is, I don't know, the Closet Dryer 3000, the model number can work in the website. But if this is the model number being so close to the actual date, unless you plan on changing that domain every year, it being so close to actually 2023, 2022, you run into issues there, because without even having to click on this site, subconsciously as a customer, as traffic to your site, it's outdated, right? So that's already a big negative, and we haven't even gotten to the site yet. So just something to think about there. If you purchase a new domain in the future, just try to keep the year out of it. All right, let's jump in. Licensing opportunity. The Closet Dryer, when tumble dryers, clotheslines, and laundry racks are not an option. So licensing opportunity, is this like a tumble dryers not for delicate fabrics? No tumble dryer in 40% of British homes, not eco-friendly. True. Clotheslines, useless when raining, freezing, strong winds, on option for condos, apartments. Laundry racks, a necessary evil because users don't have any other choice. Cumbersome, unstable, must be stored for use. Only have no room for tumble dryer. So I know, I'm just perusing through really fast. I'm sorry you have to watch me do this. I'll try to put a note in my comments so you can jump ahead of what time frame I actually start talking more. So, licensing opportunity. Are you selling? What's it called? Are you selling like a franchise? Is that what this is? Okay. And all alternatives have major drawbacks. Motor dryers, ceiling motorized dryers, expensive. Compact tumble dryers, very expensive. Modified laundry racks. Oh wow, I've never seen one of those before. Now a solution with many benefits, the Closet Dryer. I like this little animation. That's nice. It's a nice touch. Portal ready to use dryer for any closet. Main body is modified vertical tower fan. Nice, got some patents listed on it. That's great. Pretty cool little device there. Okay, I like that you're listing all the benefits here. We're gonna get into the design of it here in just a minute. In Canada. Okay. I'm going to be very honest right out the gate. You have a really cool product. I do really like this product. This is something I feel like my wife and I could really benefit from. But you need to hire somebody to create you a professional website. This is the start of a good website. You have a great layout. You have the stepping stones, but you need that final professional touch. It does look a little amateur, but let's kind of walk through it. So the first big thing that I'm noticing is that we don't have branding. You have this red text in here that says, the closet dryer, the name of your product, but it's not branding. There's no company logo, no product logo, no product branding. There's nothing that's telling me, other than it being red text, that the closet dryer is the product. We need a company logo. We need a brand identification. We need something to tell us, kind of where we are, I guess, because we just look like we're in a blank website right now. Okay, let's just go through this one bit at a time. Let's start with design. It's simple, minimalistic design, which I like. It's uncluttered and clean. That's my style, definitely. It's very easy to navigate because it is so clean and minimalistic, right? The only direction we really have to go is down, which is good. That's a great product sales page. Very easy to find what I'm looking for. The color scheme, I don't know if there really is one. It's white, black, and red, I suppose, which is fine because it does leave that minimalistic, clean look. But then we need to create a product logo, a company logo, a brand logo that incorporates a similar color scheme, or change. Once we do create that logo, then, change the color scheme of the website to match that logo, because we are missing out on some of that branding there. Consistency, the website it's consistent in its design and its elements. You do a lot of the black and white and reds. So with that, the typography, the layout, it's cohesive. It doesn't have that crisp professional touch though, because it just doesn't have that flow. I gotta dive a little bit deeper into that for you here. So the visual appeal just isn't there. It needs more appealing design, like images and graphics. You have this awesome animation down here. That's very appealing. But there's nothing in the first 10 seconds that is showing me what your product is, right? You have the name of it, and then you give me all of this negative stuff, right? It's all of what everyone else can't do. We have to find a way to sandwich in like the positives, right? We want to put a bunch of positive yes stuff in our customers' minds and in their mouths before we give them too much of the negative. I don't know if that makes sense. So what we have in web design, we call it the 10-second rule, right? In 10 seconds of me being on your website, I need to know a few things, because in those first 10 seconds, I'm subconsciously making a decision if I'm staying on this site or not. So I need to know why I'm here. I need it. So if it's a product, I need to know I'm here because I want to check out this product, and I need to see real quick why I'm buying this product as fast as possible. So we need to show this product. We need to show the brand, show the product, and show maybe the top, 1 to maybe 3 reasons why I need this product in my life in the header of this page. In the part of this screen that you see right now, I need to see all that because that's my 10 seconds, because it's going to take me 5 to 10 seconds just to soak all that in before I scroll down and continue on. And then let's say, okay, I see your product. This looks cool. I like this. Yes, I could benefit from something like this. You've given me, a couple of reasons of why this thing is a game changer for my life, but I'm on the fence. I'm not too sure that I want to buy it. Okay, then let's dive into what the alternatives are and why they don't stack up, right? Tumble dryers, they don't work for delicate fabrics. They're only in so many homes. They're not eco-friendly, right? Then you're convincing me now. Now you're saying, right? You're trying to sell me a pitch on the top of your page. You're showing me your product. You're giving me its key highlights of why I should buy it, why it's beneficial to my life. And then when I'm not ready to make that purchase, right, I'm on the fence, then it's driving it home. And this and this and this and this are why the competition doesn't stack up. And because that's where I'm going in my head, right? I see this product, I think it's awesome, but then in my head, I got to start justifying that purchase. So in my head, I'm like, well, I have a, tumble dryer already, and I'll just make do with that. Why do I want to buy something new when I already have that there? Well, the reason why is because a tumble dryer is not eco-friendly. So then you start giving me those negative pitches to sway any, doubt in my mind. But then we have to find a way to sandwich the positives of your product back in. Okay, I hope that makes sense there. What else? Okay, so... Well, I did say the typography, it is consistent, but it could be improved. Just more readable fonts that are a little easier on the eyes. I like the black on white. That is just the standard. It is crisp, it's clean, but it just doesn't have that. There's something missing in the font choice. It just doesn't have that wow. It is this big, bold vertical. Takes up a lot of real estate. And yeah, it's just, honestly, I think for me, I just think it's the branding that's missing. We're just missing that clear brand identity, which would improve everything on this site. So using some logos, some slogans, having a branding color and color scheme that matches the branding. I like that you have a contact page. That's always good. I noticed you had it on the bottom of your site here to your contact information. So that's awesome. You definitely need to have that. Your website definitely does have the right architecture. It's a logical and organized layout. It makes it easy to find, and you have relevant information. Your information is great. I just don't know if maybe it's just not in the right order. Definitely we need more product descriptions, more facts, maybe some more customer testimonials. That'd be a big one. Some people showing how it's changed their lives, right? Customer testimonials, I think, will be huge here. You know what I think would really help? It help your user engagement would just be some interactive features like videos or product demos, just to engage your users and encourage them to stay on your site for longer. Let's test this loading speed. The loading speed maybe is a little slow. I don't know if most of your customers would even really realize it. Created the site with Strikingly. I'm not familiar with Strikingly. And we work with a lot of web developers. That's not a name that I'm familiar with. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I know I've covered a lot already. I know I'm well over those 4 minutes, but there's a couple more things we need to cover. First of which is I need to go look at the mobile side of everything. Okay, so what you're seeing right now, this is through the eyes of an iPhone 12 Pro. This is my studio phone, sorry. But I like to see what everything looks like. And see, this font is just way too big. And don't mean this in a mean way, but it's kind of like a children's book with the way it's so large, and just you could fit a lot more information in this space. And this runs in. Oh, you can't see me because we're on mobile. Oh, there you go. You can see you can see my finger there. Okay, so an option or not an option, and then drying can be a hassle. These kind of run into each other. And let's see, do they on? Did I just not notice it? Oh yeah, they kind of do. So this text just runs into each other. When tumble dryers, clotheslines, and laundry racks are not an option, drying can be a real hassle. Is that, it's not, I take it as it's not supposed to be together because it's divided by the edge framing of this photo, but it does kind of run together even though there is that space there. Yeah, the layout's just not great for mobile. It just doesn't fit well. And most of our customers, most of our traffic to our websites, they are going to be on mobile devices. It's just the way of the world right now. Where'd the mobile screen go? Okay. So, overall, you do have a very clean and simple design. It does have that intuitive navigational structure to it, being just a product standard scroll down structure, which that works. That's what works with products, sales pages, but definitely could benefit for some more visually appealing design elements. Honestly, I think you really need to hire a professional web designer, someone that's just going to give you that fine touch precision, because there is some stuff that just doesn't work for me. I get it's called the closet dryer, but I'm not a fan of this top photo in the background up here. I know you're showing closets. I get your thought process behind it, but you'd be so much better with a company logo and a picture of your product than you would showing the closet photo, because we're not selling the closet, right? We're selling the closet dryer, and that's really what matters. Typography, it's a little oversized, it's a little big. It does make it readable, but the font maybe isn't the most readable for what it is. And then, like I said, the consistent branding, more detailed product descriptions, some more interactive features like some video product demonstrations. Definitely need some customer testimonials that would greatly improve your user engagement. The loading speed, honestly, it's probably just because we're coming from this web builder. Updating your dates, right? We're in 2023 now, so getting all that updated. I love that you have the patents. I love this spinning design. There is so much positive. It just kind of needs to be just restructured and reorganized a little bit. And maybe some of this even centered instead of, left leaning. But overall, you're off to a great start. You have all the elements of a great website. It just needs to be put together in the right order. And just cleaned up a little bit. And I hope that makes sense. Again, I greatly apologize for going way over the 4-minute design. I just wanted to be as thorough as I possibly could here. I know we're sneaking up on 20 minutes here. But like I said, please don't take anything I brought up personally. It's not meant that way at all. I just want to help as much as I possibly can. So I just try to provide you that honest feedback. But like I said in the beginning, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Shoot a couple questions my way. I'd be more than happy to answer them. If you are looking for web designers, if you're not really sure where to begin, you are in a great place right now. Fiverr is filled with so many great web designers. I'd be happy to throw some suggestions your way if you don't already have some ideas, in your back pocket. But yeah, you're off to a great start. It just needs to be buttoned up. I think you have a great product here, and I honestly think the product is going to sell itself. It's a very cool product. It's a very sleek design. If I was just analyzing your product, I'm impressed. I would love to see one of these things in person. Yeah, that's, it's definitely an awesome thing. That's the last thing I guess I didn't even think about. Do you have prices of your product on your site, or are we only talking about franchising? So that's the other thing. I guess one last piece before I leave is the traffic coming to your website. Why are they here? Are they here to buy your product? I do notice you have licensing opportunity. Are we here to buy your product, or are we here to become franchisers and salespeople of your product? Because it's not very clear. Because that's really going to dictate your website. Sorry, I had to take a minute and look. Yeah, so we got to kind of button that up a little bit as well. But again, thank you so much for your business here on Fiverr. If you found any of this information useful, I would greatly appreciate it if you can leave me a review. It just helps so much to just get my name out there, my services out there to more people like yourself. And ask questions. Shoot me a couple messages. If you do make changes to your site, just send me a message. You don't have to place a new order. Just shoot me a message. Say, hey, Anthony, I made a few changes. Go check them out. I would love to go look at them and see what you do with the site. But I wish you the best of luck. Happy sales. I hope it all works out for you. And I hope to hear from you again here soon. Have a great one.